Good evening and welcome to NXTGEN Season 13 Modern Touring Cars. We are here at the Silverstone National Circuit for this current round number 4 of this season. And what a season it's been so far. But the drivers tonight are Cam 123 Days in the McGann, Slider Gas 28 in his BMW, Shadow Stalker in his McGann, Edu McGann, Ben Sully, who is in a McGann, yes he is, Whitford Zero in his BMW, Adam Morris in the BMW, who's going a bit sideways, Tim in his BMW, Martin in the McGann, Fraser in the McGann, Royston in the McGann, Scooby G in the McGann, DY7 in the McGann, Jack is in the McGann, Jamie is in the BMW, and Ginge in the McGann. So once the first set of times are recorded, because obviously being a very short circuit as Cam goes wide, Scooby G leads going into this round with 57 points, followed by Jack on 54, Ginge on 41, Martin on 40, Adam Morris on 34, Jamie on 34, Whitford 28, Slider Gas 27, DY7 26, Fraser is on 20, Royston is on 18, Caesar 16, Shadowstalker 14, Envoy Extreme 8, Edu 8, Tim is on 6, with Minisui and AOR Gizmo on 3 points. So we're here at Silverstone National. There's Shadowstalker, WRT, Edu, STM there. So let's see if we can get someone. Here we go. Right, so on board lap then with Alan Morris in the Pirelli sponsored BMW. Other tyres are available. So we head into Copse Corner. Back end, trying to drift around there. Not ideal for him, but we head out of Copse and towards Maggots. Very tricky to left and to right. You've got to go careful. You've got to hit the brakes correctly. He's done that beautifully through there. Couldn't quite get on the power early, no. Coming out of Maggots, onto the Wellington Straight, and we head down toward Brooklands. Again, a late apex corner. He's not quite hit it correctly. Into Luffield. Long right-hander. Again, you can take it to various different ways. Through Woodcote, which is just a flat right-hander, not really much in the way of a corner. And across the line, and that is a lap for Silverstone National. What time does Adam Morris get? Puts in a 59.6 to move him into 8th place. Currently, DY7 is setting the pace with a 58.1. There's Gene, she's on a 58.3 and not on a quicker lap at the moment. Jack on a 58.3 as well. That's not quite the racing line through there, through Maggots, but he'll have another go at it. There is Slider Gas. Currently in 4th place with the 58.3, the top BMW and Don McGann. He comes through Luffield for his current attempt. Tim is in the pits, and there's Fraser, who hasn't yet set a lap time. DY7 behind, getting a bit of a tow up towards the line as well. Can he go any quicker than his 58.1? Not this time around, and Fraser puts it 8th place, 58.8 from the defending champion. Scooby G going a bit sideways through Maggots. Time's running out though. And there is Ginge. He comes along. I believe that's Martin. Yes, it is. That is Martin ahead of him. And there's Whitford ahead of him. So Whitford, is he going better than 9th? No. Martin goes into 2nd place, a 58.2. Ginge stays 3rd. G-Activity Theory Synopsis, he's currently 4th, moves into 2nd place. Scooby G puts in a pole position potential time. D-White House 7, he's going to have to set a quicker time. Doesn't manage it, he goes 2nd, his best qualifying result this season in the modern touring cars. Cam 123 Deers comes through Woodcut up towards the line, currently 7th, stays in 7th. Shadow Stalker. Qualifying's over. Scooby G takes the pole position away from DY House 7 by just 0.086 of a second. G-Activity 3 Synopsis is in 3rd, Martin 4th, Ginge is in 5th, Slidergas 6th, Cam123 Deers in 7th, Fraser in 8th, Whitford is in 9th, Jamie 10th, Adam Morris 11th, Shadowstalker 12th, Edu is in 13th, Ben Sully 14th, Royson 15th, and Tim didn't set a time. So we wait to get underway here at Silverstone for round number 4. It's going to be a cracker, this one. So here we go then. Who's going to get the best getaway here at Silverstone? We sink in 20 laps. We have all 3 red lights. We are green here at Silverstone for 20 laps. And it's not a bad getaway from Scooby. He still has D-White House 7 up the inside going into Cop's corner. And D-White House 7 looking to take the lead away from the current championship leader. Jack has made a good getaway up into 3rd place. The field get through turn 1 cleanly into Maggots. Scooby loses out to DY House 7. DY House 7 leads here at Silverstone. And I'm amazed. That is fantastic from the field. They have made it through Maggots with no incidents so far. Adam Morris down in 14th, not a brilliant start. There's Jamie. We head back up further through the field. DY House 7 leading. Jack is overtaking Scooby G, and that is 2nd place for Jack, and he's going to take 1st away from D-White House 7 as well. Very wide from D-White House 7. And it's going to allow Scooby G up the inside at Woodcut, which will give him the inside here for Cop's corner. They head into Cop's for the 2nd time. D-White House 7. Oh, and a bit of a collision tangle between Cam and Martin, both getting away with it. Good touring car driving. Into Maggots, and now, oh, and a bit of a tap there from Scooby G to D-White House 7, who's run wide. He's going to lose places. He's down into 4th. No, back into 3rd there. Cam, though, will benefit and move into 2nd place. Scooby G around the outside, and he's going to do that. And Martin trying to go around the outside of D-White House 7, looks for the inside for Luffield. Although Scooby G has gone absolutely miles off. He needs a ticket to get back onto the circuit, I think. Edu has been given a penalty already. Down in 5th. There's Jamie going past Scooby. Scooby can't quite retaliate there. Jack leads from Cam though. DY House 7 has Martin right behind him though. Heading into Maggots for the 3rd time. Martin breaking a bit earlier, and DY House 7 locking up. He's gone wide. He's lost out. He's now down to 6th place. He's fallen under the pressure there. And behind we have Jamie and Fraser. Jamie with a penalty. Now we'll drop him down the order. Adam Morris looks at the inside. Jamie gives him the space. But we'll have the inside for Luffield. He will stay there. Stays in 12th then. Ginge and Edu having a bit of a battle here for 4th place as we go through Woodcote. Side by side, the Spaniard and the Brit. Into Cops. Still side by side between these two. Fantastic racing. And D Whitehouse 7 looking to get in on the action here. Up towards Maggots, and Edu has cleared Ginge before Maggots as we enter the left-right combination. Back onto the Wellington straight for the 4th time. Further behind we have action. Who's that? I believe that's on a Morris. He's got Ben Sully at the inside of him. This for 12th place. And a good move from Ben Sully. Passing Adam Morris. There's Jamie, and D Whitehouse 7 has a penalty. Not ideal for him. So Whitford now looking down the inside of Fraser, coming towards Cobb's corner for lap number 5. They hit the brakes. And Whitford currently with his nose ahead, going through Cobbs, although the run out from Fraser will be quite nice into Maggots. Still side by side into Maggots. Scooby G there trying to go around the outside, and he's actually passed a lot of cars there. He's managed to pass Whitford and D Whitehouse 7, and it looks like he might have the inside here for Brooklands. That's Ginge. There's Fraser with Scooby down the inside. Fraser on the inside for Luffield, and D Whitehouse 7 looking down the inside as well. Trying to make that place back up. It's not quite going to work though. Further behind we have Ben Sully and Slider Gas 28 going side by side through Woodcote. This for 12th place. Adam Morris up into 11th at the moment. Slider Gas still on the inside of Ben Sully as Whitford passes D Whitehouse 7. And that is the move complete by Slider Gas. More action though as Whitford and D Whitehouse 7 go toe to toe towards Maggots. What else are we doing? There's Ginge with Edu. You're on lap number 6. Ginge goes to the inside for Brooklands. It's a bit wide from Edu. And that is Ginge into the top 4 again. At the front, Cam and Jack looking like they're going to be working together here. It looks like they're going to work together, try and get away from the pack at the moment. Very smart thinking from these two. Martin Ginge. There's Fraser going a bit wide through Cops. He's got Scooby G on his tail, mind. Just okay, there's Tim at the back of the pack at the moment. Possibly not enjoying that BMW as much as he would have liked. Ginge though has Edu on his tail yet again. Coming down towards Brooklands. Edu has a think but isn't going to do anything. Scooby G is now actually ahead of Fraser. Fraser looking to switch it and maybe switch it again. And he's up the inside successfully here, but he won't get the run. And that could allow Whitford a run on Fraser. Whitford being squeezed to the outside. And he'll have to give way to Fraser on that one. And Martin has performed an absolute stonker of a lap. A 57.9 compared to the leaders 58.6 and 58.5. We have lost someone as well. Who have we lost? Edu. We've lost Edu. So Edu has retired from this race. So Ginge now running in a lonely 4th place, and we've lost someone else. Martin, there's Ginge, there's Fraser, there's Scooby, there's Whitford, there's D Whitehouse 7. And Morris, Jamie, we've lost Jamie F430. He is... something's happened to him. Don't know what, but he is out of this race. I think he ended up retiring. And Dana Morris slowing down for a slowdown penalty. Cam 123 Dizzo has made a move for the lead, as has Martin into 2nd with Jack now 3rd. So this little trio will produce a lovely bit of action. As we head down towards Woodcut and Copse, this will mark the halfway lap. Through Copse for the 10th time of 20. And towards Maggots we go. We hit the brakes into the right-hander. A better line this from Jack compared to the other two. He'll get on the power nice and early. He switches to Cam to get the draft. See him trying to almost pincer Martin. They ended up in a little rub. Door-to-door contact, nothing special. But Jack does not prevail in that overtake attempt, and this is allowing Ginge here to try and close up and make this leading battle a 4-way. But these guys have got to watch out, because Cam will go off in the distance if they are not careful. Fraser still in 5th, Scooby 6th, Whitford in 7th, D Whitehouse 7 is in 8th, Ben Sully 9th, although he's being overtaken here by Adam Morris into Copse Corner, the Pirelli BMW man. Making his way through, although has Ben Sully managed to get the switch back? No, he hasn't. And he won't really get much of a run coming out of there. He's gotten too close to Adam Morris to get a decent run. Sliding gas right behind. Shadow's Dog and Royston now having a little battle. Back with Ben Sully and Adam Morris. This is the battle for 9th place. On board with Ben Sully as we head now towards Woodcut. And I think that's job done by Adam Morris. He's managed to fend him off for the rest of the lap. The front though is getting very tight, as Martin is in the lead now. A mistake from Cam by the seams of it. So Martin now leads from Jack TM53 Synopsis, and this is turned into 4-car battle, because Ginger's now right there picking up slipstream. Jack looking to go around the outside of Brooklands. He'll have the inside for Luffield. Ah, beautiful move from Jack TM53 Synopsis, very well done. But Martin looking to get a run on the exit of Luffield is not quite going to work. And Jack will lead the 12th lap of this Grand Prix. Adam Morris has been re-overtaken by Ben Sully. And Slidergas for that matter as well. He's managed to get up into 9th, so I don't know what's happened there. But back at the front, this battle is starting to rage. Jack, followed by Martin, followed by Ginge now, and Cam behind, so Cam's lost another place. He now has the Renault Esports finalist, PlayStation 4, the Renault Esports PlayStation 4 winner. Right behind him, also the NXTGEN Thrustmaster Rallycross champion from this year. Managed to win himself a very lovely TSS Plus Sparko handbrake or sequential gear shifter. So he's enjoying the new perks. As now Martin goes through Cop's corner. And right behind Jack, and Ginger's there. Remember, Ginger's in this little battle here for the championship. Jack, though, is right in the championship battle. He's only 3 points here behind Scooby G. So they head through Maggots down the Wellington Straight here for the 14th time. Martin looks to the inside. He's not quite going to do it as Jack shuts the door. Jack making sure he's on the inside for Luffield, though. Ginge looking down the inside, maybe? No, not quite. On board with Ginge, the man who is third in the championship. 16 points away from that lead. Looks at the inside of Cops, isn't going to work, although Martin's gone deep through Cops. No contact at all. Very well done between you two gentlemen. But that is currently Ginge up into P2. If he can hold off Martin's advances into Maggots, which he does. They now head down towards Brooklands for the 15th time of 20. Into Luffield. And Cam in the background losing another place, this time to Fraser. He's now in 5th, Fraser 4th. Fraser not having a good start to the season after round 3. He was 10th overall in his defence of his championship and 37 points behind this man, Scooby G. But as it stands right now, Jack would take the lead of the championship away from Scooby G. As you see in the background, Martin trying to go around the outside of Maggots. Not quite going to work here on lap 16. He looks for the switch back onto the Wellington Straight, and it looks like he has got that overlap. He just needs to try and keep it. So go into Brooklands. Still not quite going to work there. And Fraser a little bit wide. They're dragging Fraser and Cam into this. An absolute treat. We could end up with a 5-car battle for the lead in the ending laps of this race. Head towards Cop's corner. Jack is still there. See if there's anyone else having a bit of a battle here. Adamar Sliding gets quite close on track, but not really a battle as such. We head back to the front though, and that's Martin round. Martin's off at Maggots. Keeps a foot in, he'll come back on in 6th place behind Scooby G there. Promotes Fraser into 3rd, Cam into 4th. Jack still leads this race. From Ginge. Lap 17, this is the battle of. On board Ginge, right behind Jack here. Cops for the 18th time. Jack really doing well to hold off the rest of the pack here. Love that camera angle into Maggots. Now he's sliding gas. Adam Morris developing. Still not really any closer. Got Royston and Ben Sully closing in on each other, but back to this main battle, and Ginger's looking down the inside. At Brooklands, it's not quite going to pay off here on lap 18 into Luffield. Now it'll be Tim keeping out of the way. Very well done by the back marker. But now Ginge is in a difficult position. He needs to attack and defend all at the same time. And Fraser's going to have to do that at some point as well. So he ended the Cops at the penultimate time. A bit of contact between Jack and Ginge. Both get away with it. Cam moves up into 30. He has got a penalty though. What that penalty is, we do not know, because we cannot take our eyes off this battle for the lead. Although I think Cam will be handing, yes, he did hand back Fraser that position. Obviously a bit of contact being made. Ginge again looks to the inside at Brooklands. It's definitely not going to pay off. He's too far back. He's going to look for a run. He runs into the back of Jack coming into left field. On to the final lap we come then. Jack still leads from Ginge. 3 would go for the penultimate time. Ginge has 1 minute to get this place. And time is fast running out. Up towards Maggots for the final time. Martin looking to take position back on Scooby as Ginge goes through Maggots, and Fraser's looking to try and get past Ginge here for this second place. Ginge has to make a move down now towards Wellington Straight towards Brooklands. He has to make the move. And he has to make it stick through Brooklands, you have to feel. He defends, although he's going to... Oh, Fraser looking to overtake for second place. Jack going through left field on his own. I think he's going to have this secured. And Cam comes up the inside of Fraser. Fraser off a little bit wide into the little bit of gravel. But after 20 hard-fought laps, it's Jack, TM53 Synopsis, who wins here at Silverstone. Followed by Ginge. Cam 123 Diz takes fourth. Fraser... he does take fourth. Fraser third. Nope. Scooby third. Fraser fourth. Martin is in fifth. Cam is in sixth. Whitford will come home seventh. D Whitehouse 7 and 8th. Slider Gas will be ahead of Anna Morris across the line, but Anna Morris takes 9th due to Slider Gas's penalties in 10th. Ben Sully 2000 will have to try and keep behind Shadow Stalker, but he has got a penalty, so you have to feel that Shadow Stalker will be in 11th place come the end of the race. And yes, Shadow Stalker in 11th, Ben Sully in 12th, Royston will be 13th with Tim in 14th. So, the provisional results. Jack wins here at Silverstone from Ginge. Scooby G finishes 3rd, Fraser 4th, Martin 5th. Cam 123 Diz is in 6th, Whitford 7th, D Whitehouse 7 in 8th. Adam Morris is in 9th, Slidergas 10th, Shadow Stalker is 11th. Royston for 12th, Ben Sully 13th, Tim in 14th. 2 retirements of Jamie F430 and WRT Edu STM. So, a race that pretty much keeps on giving, that one, it's fair to say. But the next round is the 7th of January 2019 at Road America. So it's the winter Christmas break for NXTGEN for the touring car package. But next up is the Clios, my point of view, coming up very shortly in about 5-10 minutes. But do join us in the new year for round number 5 here of the Modern Touring Cars at Road America. But for myself and the Modern Touring Car package, thank you for watching and have a good evening.